This one's interesting. Kieran Evans asks, if my wizard starts tattooing spells on his body, does that count as a spell book?
I'm assuming they're the DM.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. For one, there's
might be the player asking for himself. Also.
Maybe the player's asking for himself. I don't know. I mean, if you're the player asking this question, you want to run that by the DM first. If you're the DM, then it's entirely up to you. I would allow it. The only drawback is you only have so much readable skin.
Yeah.
You know.
Do you have to learn your spells like while squatting over the river in the morning? Right. So you can actually see it?
Right, or a mirror on a stick. This
it's
is
like
why
Memento here.
Right. This is one of the ways in which I find that as newer editions of Dungeons and Dragons that get rid of some of the details that were in older editions have sort of done the game a disservice. So the older editions where it was like a spell takes 1 page per level of the spell in your spell book, and a spell book has 100 pages. Yeah. Right. That's one of those things where that's 100 first level spells, or 50 second, or any combination thereof, and a 9th level spell takes up 9 pages of that.
Yeah.
And so that's one of those things where wizards have multiple spell books, and they might have a traveling spell book with their most commonly used spells, and a tower or something that has their full spell collection. And in those cases, yeah, you wouldn't want to tattoo your spells because you only have so much skin that you can see.
Yeah.
But I think as a concept, it's kind of cool, and I don't see why not.
Except, if you take grievous injury, you might lose a spell.
Right, you could lose a spell for that, or does healing magic restore your tattoos? Mm-hmm. That's.
I would say no.
I would say no.
And you might lose a spell.
And you might lose a spell, yeah.
Because the tattoo's not part of your body, and it only heals your body. Right. So if you get a chunk of your stomach taken away where your fireball is and you're an evoker.
Yeah, or your skin burned off by something. It's a rather, no, just get a spell book.
Aliens or predators?
Aliens.
Or Marines. In a three-way war of AVP, who do you go with?
Like in a true 3-faction war?
Yeah, Marines versus Predators versus Aliens. Who's your favorite? Who do you go with? And why is it Aliens?
Okay, why is it Aliens? I do agree it would be Aliens. Because you have two scenarios. Either the Predator and the humans combine forces, right? And that while that could happen, it's the least likely in my opinion. More than likely, the Predators would try to kill off the humans because that would be the easiest fodder for the aliens to take over. And while they were distracted, the aliens would move in. Is what is basically the scenario that I see. Now, they're trying to do the hunt. The humans would get in the way. The Predators would try to take them out, and the aliens, divide and conquer.
Do they know that there are aliens and predators there first?
Who?
The Marines, the Colonial Marines.
Oh, that's a good question.
Because if the Colonial Marines show up in one of their battleships, why would they even drop down to the planet? They just nuke the site from orbit.
Yeah. It's a good point about Marines that really it's about the circumstance.
Is the circumstance?
Are they caught off guard?
Are they caught off guard? Then I give them a good shot, but they're probably going to go out. They'll take a lot with them as they go out, but they're probably going to die. But if they know that this is a war situation between like aliens and xenomorphs and predators, then they're just going to nuke it and just like not even gonna. If there's a nuke involved, I go with the side that has a nuke.
Well, I mean, predators kind of have nukes also.
They might, yeah. If the predator ship's on there, they can certainly blow that up and nuke the whole thing. Yeah, they got.
They have nukes on their arms.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In most of them, I probably favor the predator because they, Yeah.
You strike me as a predator kind of guy.
Yeah.
My brother's a predator.
Yeah, they can stalk. They can stalk about. They can observe their enemy without being observed.